right. So thank you everyone for being on the call. We haven't had an AMA in quite some time. As usual, I am honored and privileged to be taking the time out today to help all of our investors get a better understanding of why Taboo is the number one investment in the crypto space. I don't say this lightly. We have been in a bearish trend in market, and I will say that at this time, we're not only showing stability, but we are showing explosive potential to get to the next level. When it comes to business, when it comes to building companies, right, it's never a smooth ride up. We understand what investing is all about, and we know that time in investing, not timing, will help all of us reach our financial goals. And we are nothing more than proud to be able to be there with all of you on our journey to greatness together. Before I move forward and start to share some exciting news that Taboo has and, some of the iconic events that are coming up, like our mansion event, I want to just take some of us back to the very beginning. We as a company, when we first started, we had so many odds against us. We had competitors attacking our Telegram channel. I remember there were times where we had thousands of members joining, right? We had times where we would have a little bit of an uptick and some good luck coming our way. And then next thing you know, we have Elon Musk tweeting about how he's selling his Bitcoin, and Donald Trump, manipulating the stock markets, which had a relationship with the crypto markets. But all throughout our journey from the very beginning, when James and I took on this project, we knew that so long as we do the right things every day, we make sure that we work hard, we keep the community in mind first, and we are sensible in our approach, we will get to where we want to be. Taboo is literally like creating popcorn. I want to make this analogy. When you first start making popcorn, it takes a little bit of time, right? You don't, nothing's really happening if you're trying to do that with a real kettle. And out of nowhere, there's an explosion that happens. The lid pops off, the popcorn is flowing out. That's what happened for us last year. It took about 5 months of us ensuring that we are doing the right things day in and day out, ignoring the noise, having tunnel vision, and not giving up. So this is what I need all of you to know right now. The core team at Taboo is never giving up, and we will not stop until we are a top 10 crypto project, because the truth is we are so severely undervalued that my belief is people aren't dialed in at times to how undervalued we are. All we have been doing is over delivering on value every single week. Name another project that tweets as much as us. Name another project that is now at a time during this time that is ignoring the fear in the markets and saying, we're going to go list on another exchange. Name another project like that right now. There are none, right? So I'm just very, very excited. I'm buzzed. I want to let you all know that this is Taboo 2.0. We're new, we're improved, we're in our second year, and we have hinges to stand on. And this next bull cycle, I assure all of you, when we start moving, we're going to start flying. So before I move forward, I want to make this clear. I empathize with many of you. Many of you, I understand, have bought maybe at a higher price. And now you're sitting here and you have some perceived losses, because all they are perceived losses. You don't make money until you sell. You don't lose money until you sell. However, this project Taboo, I want to give you a reminder of what we are, and maybe at this point it will help give you more assurance to dollar cost average, to push to become a tier 4 holder, to be able to have a bigger and stronger position in Taboo, before we start to go to the stratosphere, especially with this mansion event that's coming up. You don't understand the kind of publicity and exposure we're going to get from this, right? First point I want to talk about Taboo. We have extremely big backers that have a vested interest to see us grow to the very end. Second, If you look on BSC scan, not a single team token has been touched. Our BSC scan is the cleanest out there, which should assure all of you that we are here for the long term. 3, the team at Taboo today is both crypto minded and traditional business minded, and that is a force to be reckoned with. 4, when we look at our business model and we look at our unique tiering system on our marketplace, no one else is doing what we're doing now. 5, the quality model supermodels that we have today, there is no comparison for any other project out there for the quality of model partners that we have today. I can go on and on and on about Taboo, but the number one thing is we're into our second year where we've survived the winter, summer is coming. Let's get moving together. Take advantage of these prices now because they are not going to be here for very long. And I say that with assurance. When we think about what as a tier 4 holder and we look at the $10,000 US cost to come to this event, what do you all think is going to happen on the next event? We're here to build the DNA and the backbone and set the standard for our event planning side of our business because we are an entertainment company as well. And once this event we pass that with flying colors, be rest assured that the price is going to go up. And therefore, even if you cannot become a tier 4 holder now, work towards becoming one. Because as our market cap grows, because you are all here early, you will have the ability to attend future events and you will ride the growth of our market cap with the growth in your holdings, making you eligible in the future. So, before I move forward, I want to talk about a few things. One, I am quite happy with some of the community initiatives that have been happening. We have a lot of community members that are setting the right tone and ensuring that when we tweet, you are adding hashtags and you are tagging people. I want to reiterate that. That, in terms of organic exposure, is massive for us. The best kind of marketing out there is free marketing. And you know what? While we will spend and we will spend and we will spend to keep growing this company, a collectively unified community that comes together, nothing beats that. Nothing beats that. So I want to remind everyone today, make it a habit. It's 30 seconds of your time. Make sure that you are adding hashtags in the comments on Twitter and tag any 2 people you want on Twitter. Some of the buys we've had in the last week have come directly from the efforts of our community members, and that does not go unnoticed. Keep it up, because when a bull market starts to hit, when the hype starts getting generated, when our price starts pumping, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to be a one-way trip to Mars. Not even the moon, to Mars. And I firmly believe that in the next bull run that we have, we're not only going to hit billions of market cap, we're going to stay there. We're going to stay there. So with that being said, I want to move on to some updates as well. For the Twitter contest, that we had, what will I say here? What I will say is that the winners will be announced over the next 24 to 48 hours. When it comes to our roadmap, if you haven't noticed, it is updated on our website, fully updated. So go take a look at it. When it comes to our marketplace, we are just at the end of version 1 out of the multiple versions of our marketplace that are going to be launched. And we are moving into phase 2 imminently and soon to be V3. But as James and I always say, there's never going to be a final product. We're always going to modify, adapt, and improve it. So there's going to be thousands of versions of our marketplace, but we're making progress and we're very happy in that department on the technical side. Thanks to our CTO that's now on board, we're smooth sailing. We have all the foundations in place today. Good. When it comes to Certec, I know that we are all waiting on Certec. Bear with us. That is going to be completed as soon as possible as well. Now, I want to talk a little bit more now moving forward on some surprise news around our Mansion event. This event, we feel, is going to be a revolutionary event. I will tell you all right now, the entire world is watching Taboo. Do not mistake the amount of engagement on Twitter. Do not mistake necessarily some days not as much price impact that we might want. The world is watching. And I'll give you one key example. When BNB starts pumping, you notice buys come in. What should that tell everyone? It should tell everyone that we've proven since we hit 550 million market cap last year and did the unthinkable, that many eyes are sitting on the sidelines just waiting for more bullish times, waiting for confirmation of a better market, and they are going to be flowing in with high capital, that I can assure you. Now let's get on to our surprise news, and before I start to talk a little bit more about the Mansion event itself. So we are happy to announce that a celebrity Hollywood master chef by the name of Jack Lee is going to be cooking up a storm at this Mansion event. This master chef, he's a Vietnamese American celebrity Hollywood master chef. As I said, he has private catered in the United States for some of the biggest names like Angelina Jolie, Clint Eastwood, Hilary Swank, Kobe Bryant, and even Oprah Winfrey. And all of you right now on this call are the first to hear about it. But let's dial in a little bit. Let's dial in about what this Mansion event really is about. See, when our Tier 4 holders come into this event and they have a life-changing experience, when we have individuals like Jack Lee that come in and they see the standard that we've set for a true VIP experienced weekend, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to talk about Taboo. They're going to become ambassadors of Taboo. They're going to be our representative of Taboo. And next thing you know, we go completely viral. Again, Jack Lee has not been officially announced yet. We're creating a video on him as well, and we have some other surprise guests that are coming. That is the big surprise news that I've wanted to share on this call around the Mansion event. But when it comes to the Mansion event itself, I will say that all of our Tier 4 holders that registered, congratulations. You know, we have sent you the full scheduled itinerary for this event. It's coming up in 3 weeks. You know, it's rapidly approaching as well. You know, when it comes to the Saturday, there's going to be a huge Villa Day, right? We have 10 of our partnered models that are going to be showing up as well. There's going to be live entertainment, fire spinners, fireworks, top of the line, 10 out of 10 quality meals from Jack Lee. We have Lana Scalaro DJing as well in this event. We have so much going on. We're even going to be dropping free merch for our Tier 4 holders. And from the moment that they arrive, they are going to be treated like royalty. And on the Sunday, there's going to be beach clubs happening. There's going to be so much going on. On the Monday, there's a 120-foot super yacht. We're going to be announcing what that yacht is, what the name of it is, and more details around that. Basically, from today onwards, you are going to see a lot of promotions that are going to be happening around this Mansion event. But again, I want to dial in our mindsets. What is it really about? What are we trying to accomplish here? You know, yes, our Tier 4 holders are coming. And the ones that decide they want to come, they're going to have the time of their lives. But the most important point for me is making sure this event is a smashing success and to get the data capturing, video content, and all of the imagery that we will use to market and brand and show the world what Taboo is all about. So I want you all to get extremely buzzed about that, because there are going to be some major marketing initiatives that are happening with some huge global media companies that are knocking on our doors right now saying, hey, we love your project. We want to be a part of your project, and we want to help build your project up and ensure the entire world knows about it. So this Mansion event is just the starting point of our future. And we are equally an event planning and entertainment company. And there's so much more to come. And we can't wait to share this with all of you as well. Now, you know, when it comes to, I will say, actually, I think that's pretty good there. You can tell I'm very, very excited. I will say one thing. Before we get into questions. Our fate is predetermined. Our success is inevitable. Why? Because the team will never give up. We are not going to stop. Taboo is here to stay. Taboo's here to win. We are here to make history, and we're here to build generational wealth for all of you. All of you. And nothing will make me happier than to ensure that each and every one of you will not have to walk into work the next day and over the next few years because you have successfully retired off of this project. That is my promise to all of you. But let's get going. Let's start talking about Taboo. Everyone here should be sharing this with everyone they know. Because God forbid, down the line, when you start earning the kind of income that you truly want from this, if I was your friend, I would be extremely upset that you didn't share Taboo to me today. I would be extremely upset and I would resent you for it. Now, before we move on, right, again, like I said, a master celebrity Hollywood chef by the name of Jack Lee is going to be cooking for this entire weekend. I think that's a major announcement. I cannot wait to announce that as well. And again, we're going to be sharing a lot more about our Mansion event as we move forward. With regards to our Taboo Punks collection, just remember, yes, our Taboo Punks are severely undervalued as well, but the value comes in with the utilities that we're providing for these Taboo Punks. And this Mansion event becoming a success, I believe that our Taboo Punks floor price will drastically rise because now we have a proof of concept. So with that being said, I'm going to open up the floor to questions. If anybody has any questions now, feel free to ask. Nobody has a question on the call, on this AMA? Right. Another point as well. We are looking to list on another exchange, and I think that we're going to be taking everyone's, I will say, opinions on what exchange they feel we should list on. So make sure that on that Twitter post you share that exchange. And again, as a community member responsibility, tag 2 people that you know on Twitter and use appropriate hashtags as well. So we are going to be listing on another exchange, and we are exploring options right now. So I mean, I'm happy to end the call now if there are no questions. I mean, it was the updates on its own is, I think, enough here, but it would be great to get some feedback from the community and for me to be able to answer any questions you may have. And believe me, if you're thinking about a question, someone else is also thinking it too.
Hey Majid, it's Matt.
Hi there.
Hiya. Talking about the next exchange, are we aiming high?
Say that again, sorry.
Are we aiming high regarding the exchange we're looking to go for?
Yeah, absolutely. We are aiming high. We definitely are aiming high, but we're also open to a reputable, strong exchange that has potential to go top 5 as well. So we're in discussions as well, and we are reopening conversations with actually one top 5 exchange we're actually opening up discussions with, and another one that's in the top 10 as well. But again, we're quite open right now. Especially when it comes to exchanges, we need to remember that sometimes choosing the right geography makes sometimes more sense than the rating. But of course, we've already listed on a top 10 exchange. Our aim is to list on another top 10 exchange. It really comes down to the way we're able to negotiate with them, what they are asking. Does it make sense in this bearish market? I expect that these exchanges should be giving discounts given the market conditions. So I am actually quite curious to see, for lack of a better word, how they are approaching their negotiations with prospective listings during this time. So thank you for the question, Matt. Any other questions now on the call? Oh, okay. Well, WK. Will Taboo Punks holders have any additional privileges in this first party? Again, so with the Taboo Punks, we understood and we've always recognized that, the most exclusive kind of access to the world of Taboo comes in the form of owning enough of our token to be a tier 4 holder. But we moved and we drew this concept over to our Taboo Punks as well. So by owning a Taboo Punk, you will have a host of privileges. And there's already some real tangible utilities that are there on our marketplace. There are 0 transaction fees when it comes to NFT resales. You are bypassing the tiering requirement and the token amounts to be able to access more exclusive content as well. We have told you that a Taboo Festival is happening next year. And, we brought the same tiering model to the Taboo Punks, where gold bordered punks, give you this VIP exclusive experience in a dedicated area called Taboo Space at these events. And we are adding more and more privileges and utilities as well. I have hinted at the idea of NFT staking tied to our token. I mean, logically, that would make sense. Tied to our token as well for various kinds of rewards and bonuses. But remember, I look at the Taboo Punks collection and our token as a synergistic, synergy. I look at it as some kind of symbiotic relationship where the more we market our token, it markets our punks. The more we market our punks, it markets our token. And I assure you that some of the marketing initiatives that we did on the Taboo Punks led to buys on our token and vice versa. So I'm going to continue to foster this relationship because there is not a single crypto out there that is doing this at the moment. But again, the NFT market is quite saturated and we are doing everything in our power to get the exposure that we need for the Taboo Punks. But I need you all to treat these punks like it's a brand new token that launched 2 months ago. If you can do that, you'll hold it for longer and you will be handsomely rewarded down the line. Oh, absolutely, KD. I mean, actually, in terms of timing, I'm not 100% clear on, but I will say that the next event is going to come much sooner than you think. I mean, James and I have talked about different places like Miami. We've talked about other countries. We're taking this global, my friend, global. And as for dates for future events, I will say that you don't want to bite off more than you can chew or count your eggs before they hatch, as the saying goes. So I mean, of course, the priority right now is to successfully host and create this DNA backbone or standard for all future events. And I'm telling you right now, we have invested over 6 figures on this event already. So, $10,000 to attend this, it really should be 50,000 already. For the kind of event that we're throwing, with the kinds of people that are going to be there, and the kinds of, I would say, exhibitions that are going to be happening, it is like it's almost as if it's free right now, I will tell you. I mean, it's just it blows my mind actually. Even the tier 4 amount that we've set for an event of this quality, with the kinds of model partners that are going to be there, the exhibitions that are going to be happening, and just the entire weekend of big names and VIP treatment, that when we complete this event, the world is going to know, and they're going to really, really want to be there the next one. So again, I urge all of you, if you're not a tier 4 holder yet, and you still maybe can't become one now, think about our market cap, where it is. Think about where our previous all-time high was. Dollar cost average, buy more, take advantage of this temporary discount, because the success of this event is going to attract bigger names, bigger people, and just think about the price impact that's going to happen from this once we get all the content that we need to market and expose this event to the entire world, for them to see what they missed out on. So yeah, Ty, I will say that we have about, I will say close to, I think right now it's probably around 25 total, 25 total, I will say, which is not quite, what, 20 to 25. I have to double check on that myself. So yeah, we're in that range of 20 to 25. And of course we have, you know, our partner models that are also included as well. And, you know, we have, you know, other individuals there, but yes, that's around 20 to 25, I would say, currently. I don't know the exact number at the moment. I mean, the next big update, WK, will be actually getting auctions and bidding up. You know, we're right there. It's completed. That will close the chapter of our version 1 marketplace, and at that point, you know, we are moving into metaverse type upgrades on our marketplace, as well as moving into everything you just mentioned, WK, streaming, tipping, virtual reality, all of that is going to be happening. You know, I'm quite grateful. We have our CTO Nadeem. He's fantastic, and you know, I have no worries on timelines and functionalities of our marketplace and features as well. So it's just really a matter of the time it'll take at this point. Yeah, you know, KD, we have thought about last minute entries for users. You know, I will talk to James about that. You know, we're on the fence about it. You know, because we have given a cutoff date, but you know, I will talk to James around that. You know, I at this moment I will say no, but we have considered it. However, you know, again, like I said, there will be more events happening down the line, and if we do ever decide to unveil, you know, maybe additional entries, of course, we'll make an announcement to the community as well. But at this moment, that's not happening at this moment. But KD, what I will say is this, you know, we have, as I said, you know, we have invested over 6 figures on this event to make it an iconic, revolutionary, memorable event. And we really want as many tier 4 holders as we can to be there with us. I mean, this is the first event. You know, we are going to be having exclusive mansion NFTs that from photo shoots there that are going to be fetching such a high cost because it's the birth of these events. You know, so what I will say, KD, is, you know, feel free to register as soon as possible. If you can fulfill the requirement, you know, on a case-by-case basis, we will review that tier 4 holder and their holdings, and we will see what we can do to allow you to attend. Because, you know, for me, at this point, you know, after all this preparation that we've done, after everything that we've planned around this, I want as many of you there. I'm saying that on a personal level. I want to be able to meet you all as well, right? So that's what I'll say to you there, KD. Any other questions here on the call? Yeah, and Daniel, I know you made a statement there, but for when it comes to these large exchanges, whoever we're in discussions with, we can't actually say their names. That's basically a bar from being listed. So, but of course, we have some major exchanges in mind, and again, we're happy to hear all your thoughts around that as well. Well, if there are no more questions, maybe I'll leave it open for the floor for maybe just another minute or two, and then I will wrap it up. Okay, great. So again, thank you for everyone that was on the call. If you know anyone that is a Taboo investor, please let them know that we are going to be recording this as we always do. It'll be on our YouTube channel, at which point they can listen in and get caught up to date with everything that is Taboo. Again, we have our mansion event that's coming up. This is going to set I will say, propel us actually to new heights. I believe it. I know it. We have that celebrity Hollywood master chef Jack Lee that's going to be in attendance as well, cooking up a major storm. There's going to be lots of promotions happening leading up to this event and for the months after as well. We also have some other surprise news that we're going to be releasing later this week. We're quite poised right now, and we're ready for this next bull cycle. And I'm quite happy and privileged to be on this journey with all of you. This second year is already better than the first, and we are going to prove that. And again, we are not stopping until we become a top 10 crypto. Remember that, own it, believe it, because it is real, and this is my promise to all of you. Other than that, again, remember, if you're not a tier 4 holder now, do what you can to be a tier 4 holder as soon as possible. I got notification from James that just now actually that on a case-by-case basis, if someone is really eager, we will try to make accommodations for them to attend this event. So feel free to register, and we'll see what we can do for you. Again, thank you everybody for being on the call. I look forward to chatting with you all again soon.